Hi, today we're going to be taking an unboxing video review look at Skylanders Trap Team Fire Element Trailblazer. So yeah, like I said, this is from Skylanders Trap Team, the Fire Element Trailblazer. And his little catchphrase is, the main event. Yep, the main event. Which is pretty cool. So there's what it shows on the back. Made by Activision. Contains one Skylander fitter, one train card, one sticker sheet. So yeah, it's really cool. So let's open up and take a look at him. Let's see here. Ah, there we go. I guess we do have to put that piece up to get to the card access. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little tricky to get the card out, but we got it out. Let's just put that off to the side there. So yeah, let's take a look at this little character right here. Wow, it looks really cool. And yeah, that is a little not much. That's not, yeah, when looking at this end, that's not what you might think is. That little, let me get something here to kind of highlight. Yeah. Maybe it'll help. Oh, I am zoom out. No, there we go. So yeah, right there, that little thing right there. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Stop it. It's not there, okay? Yeah, that right there, it's not what you're thinking it is. It's actually a part of plastic that came off, when they took it out of the mold. And if you build like model kits, I don't know, I'm going to go with like probably one of the most popular model kits out there from the franchise series, which actually is like two, but I'm going to go ahead and say, like Gundam model kits, which are Gunpla model kits. If you ever deal with any model kits that, has the wooden frame, sprues, whatever you want to call that all the little pieces are attached to. Some people call them wooden frames, other people call them sprues. Some people call it plastic frames. Whatever you want to call it. Like when you take your model off of those little pieces, even if you use a good pair of side nippers or side cutters, you're still going to have some of that little plastic piece left on. Or if you do scrape it off too much, you get a little like nub on there that you would actually have to fill in with some glue, or use different type of sandpaper to sand it down. You don't want to use a fire, you want to use sandpaper. So yeah, I know it looks like that. Yeah, I know what it actually looks like, okay? But it's not, it's just leftover piece of plastic. So even with this hobby knife, I could just, scrape that off and make it a little bit smoother, like, how you see on the legs and stuff. But no, that is not what it looks like. I know, it does look like that. I will admit, it does look like that. That's kind of their fault that, they didn't clean it up, or maybe they had a defect in the mold that, they should look over and make a prototype and say, yeah, that actually leaves on a little bit of plastic there. Maybe, we should change the mold and smooth it up a little bit. They might have a little bump or something of metal left over in the mold. But yeah, that is definitely not what it looks like. But it is in the right place to assume what it looks like, but it's not, okay? But, just for the fun of it, I will leave that little more on it. I'm not even going to take my hobby knife and scrape it off. It does look kind of hilarious, okay? Yes. Anyway, getting serious now. Yeah, it is the FiRE element. As you can tell, FiRE element, and it has like the wet base at the bottom. You know, the flame in here is kind of like translucent. You really look at the bottom piece. So yeah, I know this video is a little bit longer than probably the other videos that I do of the Skylanders single character unboxings. But I just have to point out that what you're thinking on camera, what it actually looks like in your hand, is something different, okay? Anyway, I know. Moving on. You know, for all you My Little Pony fans out there, or MLP, FIM, you know, Fun Shows Magic, might be a Skylander for you. I mean, come on, think about it. It would be a unicorn. Why would I say it would be a unicorn? Well, see right there on his head? That's actually a horn, which, if we take a look at his card, it's actually coated in black, and then he has the flame coming off of it, and in the model, it's actually, you know, translucent orange, so it's actually supposed to paint it in a little bit, and then have a translucent flame come out, but it doesn't on the model. Because if you look right here on the card, then it's supposed to look like a little crown, so I guess you could call it a queen or a king unicorn. But yeah, and it doesn't have any key emote though, but definitely is named Trailblazer. Trailblazer the unicorn, and his catchphrase is the main event. Get it? Because, you know, it has a mane, which actually definitely runs into its tail. And if you look in the card again, they kind of have it split up that it has this flaming fire coming out of its horn, it's got the mane going down, and then it has a little section with the tail, which the tail actually looks like should have been moved down a bit, instead of running together and being like part of its mane. So yeah, there's that. But I know, they probably should make it, you know, a little thing like this for My Little Ponies. How much fun would that be for My Little Pony fans, you know? You place it down, and you can play as your favorite little pony in a virtual game, level them up, do fun stuff like that, but, you know, actually have little figures like this. Maybe not, you know, these Skylander figures, but, you know, little pony blind babes figures or something like that. But yeah, anyone who's into My Little Ponies, but has Skylander video game, this might be, you know, the Skylander for you that you're looking for. But yeah, moving on, here is its card. FiRE element, Trailblazer. Its attack is 100 out of 250, so its attack's about average. Considering that, you know, the trap team Skylanders are a lot stronger and more defense and more speed and more LUT than the original ones. Actually, LUT, I think, is about the same as, you know, the original first 3 Skylanders series. So in this 4th series, they are getting a more attack strength, which in this series will roughly run down to about equal or half. Defense is 100 out of 250. Speed or agility is 140 out of 250, and LUT is 40 out of 250. So not too lucky of a pony. Well, unicorn pony. And then the battle card, Skylander Trap Team. And here's the little sticker. And how it looks with, not with, but yeah, on the little Skylander Traptanium portal. That's how it looks. But yeah, like I said, actually, let's see if I can get this on camera, if the camera can focus. There we go. The main event. So yeah, that has been the unboxing review of Skylanders Trap Team FiRE element Trailblazer single character pack. Remember to rate, subscribe, and leave a comment. Alright, thanks, bye.